Hey guys, today we are going to make Punjabi chole, or as we know it in the US, chana masala. This recipe is vegan and high in protein. It can be used as an entree or in your salad bowls. So let's get started, guys. I have soaked 1 cup dry chickpeas overnight and now they have swelled up twice the size. To this we'll add a eighth of a teaspoon of baking soda. It will help our chickpeas cook quicker. Salt to taste. And now for that brown color that we see in the restaurants, we can either use a tea bag, or what I'm gonna do here is put some loose tea leaves in a tea infuser. You can also use a cheesecloth or a coffee filter. Just make sure to tie the cheesecloth or secure the coffee filter with a cotton thread. Pressure cook the chickpeas in an instant pot for 12 minutes on high pressure or for 3 whistles on medium heat in a standard pressure cooker. The other ingredients and spices, we have 1 tablespoon of chole masala, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric or turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. We have a tablespoon each of dried pomegranate and cumin seeds. We'll keep them aside for later. We have half a cup of pureed red onions and 1 cup of pureed tomatoes, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala, and some chopped cilantro. In a pan on medium heat, dry roast the tablespoon each of pomegranate and cumin seeds until they puff up slightly and the cumin seeds get dark brown. If you don't have pomegranate seeds, don't worry. We can substitute it for 1 tablespoon of dry mango powder or just 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Take out the dry roasted spices in a bowl and allow it to cool. Grind it to a powder using spice grinder. Now let's take a look at the cooked chickpeas. This is how well cooked we need them. Now portion out 3 to 4 tablespoons of chickpeas in a small bowl. Mash them into a smooth paste. Heat a tablespoon oil in a pan. Once the oil is hot, add 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Once the seeds start to splutter, we add our 3G, that is ginger, garlic and green chili paste. Cook until the raw smell of garlic and ginger goes away. Then we add our pureed red onion. Cook until the onions turn translucent and then we add our tomato puree. Add a pinch of salt so that the tomatoes cook quicker. Since we have added less oil, oil separating will not be an indication of a cooked mixture. Rather, a well-cooked mixture will start to leave the base of the pan and come together. So once the onion and tomato mixture is cooked, we'll add the spices, the turmeric, the red chili powder and the chole masala. If you don't have chole masala, add garam masala. Add a splash of water. You can also use the water in which the chickpeas were cooked. None of that thing should go waste, as it is going to give a nice brown color to our chana masala or Punjabi chole. Once the spices cook, add the mashed chickpeas and some more water. Now add the cooked chickpeas. If you feel the gravy to be a little dry, add some water and adjust consistency. Now add 2 tablespoons of the pomegranate and cumin seed spice mix that we made earlier. Mix it all in. If you are subbing the pomegranate with dry mango powder, add it here. Cover and let it simmer on low for at least 10 minutes. Finish with some chopped cilantro. And lastly, a teaspoon of chaat masala and a teaspoon of lemon juice. Serve these Punjabi chole or chana masala with some naan bread or on a bed of warm rice. Pickled onions go awesomely with this recipe. So enjoy your chana masala, guys, and do drop a thumbs up if you like this video. Please share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such recipes. Thank you.